The Edmonton Oilers made a big move yesterday. Mattias Ekholm is an Edmonton Oiler. Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the Tundra Casting. Yesterday was crazy. There was a lot of trades out. I think 8 or 9 of them. A lot of them were minor though. You know, it was Marcus Johansson going to the Minnesota Wild. Gustav Nyquist going to the Minnesota Wild. Jesse Puljujarvi got traded to the Carolina Hurricanes. You know, Pierre Engvall, Luke Schenn. So there's a lot of minor ones, but one of the major ones that we got out of that day, Mattias Ekholm, is an Edmonton Oiler. So who did the Oilers send, or what did he send to the Nashville Predators? Well, first off, Barrie going back the other way. Obviously at this point, Barrie is just an offensive defenseman. He's actually had a decent year defensively, although a lot of that is due to him being sheltered, but no, he's a power play specialist, and the Oilers have a guy in Evan Bouchard who can basically do what Barrie does. You know, I'm not going to sit around and say Barrie's got a huge loss. It's going to hurt. But, I mean, you're bringing in a guy like Ekholm, who can not only move the puck, but he's also a shutdown presence. So, along with Tyson Barrie, we are trading away Reid Schaefer, the 32nd overall pick last draft class. I'm not the highest on Schaefer. I think he'll be a third liner. This year, the Seattle Thunderbirds, 23 goals, 24 assists for 47 points in 44 games, which is good. But as a first rounder, you would have liked to see more play for the World Junior team. 7 games played, 1 point though. He's more like the 13th forward. As well, they're giving away their first round pick this year. The Oilers haven't traded away their first round pick in a very long time, so that's nice to see. And they're also giving up a 4th rounder in, I believe, 2024. And going back to Edmonton, Mattias Ekholm. Like I said, shutdown presence, left-hand shot. He can take away minutes from Darnell Nurse. You know, take away the pressure off Darnell Nurse. Historically, I mean, he hasn't been on the power play, but he's a 5v5 producer. 31 points in 76 games in the year 22-23. He's been to a cup final, right? That's in 2017. He's 32, so he's not that old. Career high 44 points in 18-19. And he's locked up, which is key for the Oilers. They'll have him for 3 more years. I absolutely love this trade for my team. Even in the bubble year, 23 points in 48 games, probably would have hit 40 points in a normal year. And like I said, he doesn't play the power play a lot, which is good, because he can produce 5v5. This year, Barrie only has 15 5v5 points. And once again, this is a huge upgrade to the Edmonton Oilers D-core. Now, let's see what the value is here. Edmonton would be over the... Oh, sorry. Nashville also retained 4% of the salary. So I think he'd be making around $6 million for the Edmonton Oilers. Well, we're still over. Okay, we gotta fix this up. There we go. $700K in game to make this go through. But you can see by the value, it's a lot for the Edmonton Oilers. But I do think the game is overvaluing Tyson Barrie. Because if you look at his defensive stats, even though I did think he's been actually okay this year, that is way too much. I think Barrie should be around an 83. Schaefer's whatever. The first round pick, you're not getting a rental, right? So this is like a long-term piece. And the 4th round pick. Sorry, the Oilers also get a 6th round pick. I don't really think that matters. It's not going to make or break the trade, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, I mean, this should go through. And will it? Absolutely no brainer. And here's what the lineups look like for the Edmonton Oilers. Forward group obviously stays the same. Now, I would like the Oilers to get a middle 6 winger. I don't think Yamamoto has been great this year. Obviously, he has faced concussion issues, but he lacks consistency even when he's healthy. So if they can get like a Bertuzzi or a Vrana, that would be amazing for this team. So obviously, forward group stays the same, but what we really have to look at is the defense core. Nurse, CC, but Bouchard and Ekholm. And now Bouchard will be the #1 guy on the power play. And obviously he's run it well in London before. He's ran it a few times in Edmonton. As you see here last season, 7 power play points. This year he hasn't been on it much, but I mean, hey, he's going to get consistent time there. He'll put up more points. I think he has 21 or 22 this season. But this is a big opportunity for Evan Bouchard to really establish himself on this team. Because if Barrie didn't get traded, hey, who knows? Maybe they move Bouchard. I'm not saying I would do that, but that's just how this team acts. So obviously, Kulak, Broberg, they might have to add another right-hand defenseman, but we'll see. And obviously, Jack Campbell and Stuart Skinner are your netminders. And here's how Mattias Ekholm looks like as in Edmonton, or obviously rocking the number 14. Devin Shore wears 14 right now. I think he's changing to number 19. And yeah, it doesn't look too much like him. But yeah, Mattias Ekholm, Edmonton Oilers fans, he's here. And I am ecstatic to watch him play. And the Oilers aren't done yet. That's for sure. And here's how the Nashville Predators lines look like, guys. Obviously, they did trade Tanner Jeannot. They traded Nino Niederreiter. Ryan Johansson's out for the year. And yeah, the forecourt is not great at all here. But what we're trying to look at is the defense. And, I mean, it's still not bad. You still got Roman Josi. I think Tyson Barrie would be top pair there. Dante Fabro, he could get traded. Ryan McDonough. Jeremy Lauzon, Alex Carrier, maybe he can get traded. Nashville's going to be an interesting team to watch. Who knows? I know UC Saros is listed as untouchable, but hey, if you can get a haul for UC Saros, especially with Askarov in the minors, maybe consider it. Well, guys, that would do it for today's video. Jacob Chikrin just got traded to the Ottawa Senators too, so we'll probably have a video out on that. Maybe it comes out before this. But yeah, just had a hell of a trade by Edmonton. Nashville keeps on selling, and guys, we're 2 days away from the deadline, so keep your eyes peeled to any news, and we'll see you guys next time.